3,000 watts. I got 2,700, or no, sorry, 3,700 watts of solar panels. See if we get back up. Very cloudy outside. You got the odd bit of sun. And yeah, back down. So we're putting in a little over 2,000. Batteries are almost full. I'm going to show you what it's like inside. As you can see, very cloudy, a little bit of sun coming through. And I got more panels. 3 more panels up. Doing well, producing a lot of power. Still got a lot of garbage to clean up underneath, but anyways, still got the panels up here doing well. 3 panels over here on the roof. And now I need to get some panels facing more southwest for evening sun, but other than that, system works great. I get tons and tons of power till about 6 o'clock, and then it really drops off quick because the only thing getting any sun are these flat panels at that point. Anyways, thanks for watching. Alright, how's it going, guys? Got a few of my extra solar panels out because I had the requests for a cheaper system build because I've gone big and it's getting expensive, so a lot of people can't relate, so I'm going with a cheaper system. And this is a semi-portable system, as long as you don't mind moving some big solar panels. If you have a house trailer, you can put them inside your house trailer, but it's some work to set up, so it's not, I wouldn't say, really portable. What I have here, these are Walmart PowerIt batteries. All these are. They're all individually out of a separate PowerIt. They're different sizes. These are the biggest. These have the most power. Then goes this smaller lithium polymer pack, and then the least powerful is this 18650 pack. But they are all within 5 amp hours, around there, 5, 10. I think this is actually 6 or 7 amp hours less than the big ones, but this one is about 3 or 4 amp hours less than these. So this one always goes dead first, but it doesn't matter because they're all separated by their own separate BMS boards. What I did was I started all the charges out at full charge for each pack, so they get topped off. They're top balanced, so when you charge them to full, which I don't do, I only charge these to about 12 volts per, instead of 12.2 or 12.6, I mean. So I got 5 batteries. That gives me 60 volts at 12 volts. That's what I charge to. This is a 48 volt inverter. It doesn't really like 60 volts, but it does go up to 60 volts. It does run if you have a load on it. Got it hooked up. I got it hardwired because these wires are a little bit thicker. To here, I got to put my glass panel back on. But what I'm doing is I'm hooking these up. I'm going to put 2 solar panels on, 1 charge controller. So I'm going to have 3 or 4 solar panels total charging this pack. This is I believe it's 3.8 kilowatts or 3.6 kilowatts, something like that. That's equal to about a 400 amp hour battery bank at 12 volts or 100 amp hour battery bank at 48 volts. But the difference is this is lithium, so I can use the full discharge rate, where with sealed lead acid you can only use half. So if you take that into account, this is equal to about an 800 amp hour battery bank at 12 volts or 200 amp hour battery bank at 48 volts. So that's what I got in this box. It weighs close to 100 pounds, so I got a box with wheels, and that includes the inverter weight and everything. And so let's get to it. Let's hook this stuff up. I got a bunch of MC4 connectors and some of these 2-to-1s that I'm going to go into charge controllers, and we're going to see how we can get a cheaper system going. These batteries, if you get them out of broken PowerIts and stuff, sometimes you can find them on online auction sites or whatnot, or even on Kijiji. I pay around $100 to $150 for a broken PowerIt, and then I just take the battery out. So that's still not that cheap. So it's about $100 to $150, $100 to $150 per, but it gives you quite a bit of usable power, and it's nice and small and compact. You don't have to put any batteries together or anything, or you can make your own cells up, but that's one of my ways of doing it. It's still not the cheapest way. This is still way cheaper than Goal Zero products and stuff like that, and it has way more power. Like my goal is I'm running an AC unit off this. I know just the battery alone will run a window air conditioner for about 6 hours, maybe 7 hours, depending on which window air conditioner I use. And with 1,000 watts of solar panels, or almost 1,000 watts, I should be able to run an air conditioner every day for about at least 6 hours. Maybe if I turn it on while the sun's out, I should be able to run it for a lot longer. Okay, so this is half of the solar I want to have total on the system. Approximately, it's 470 watts actually, exactly. I got it hooked up to the lithium bank through this cheapo boost converter charge controller. It works pretty good for what it is. I'm blocking the sun on one of the panels. Oh, it just turned off. There we go. Oh, yeah, we just made it reset. It's blinking. Funny somehow. It was putting 80 watts. 80 watts because it's now completely clouded over, which stinks. I can't really do any good testing now. I want to see what kind of power it's getting up to. But I got both these panels are in parallel, so I got around 30 volts going into the controller, boosting it up to a maximum of 60 volts going into the batteries. Then I got my 3,000 watt inverter that I tested at more like 2,000 watts. I believe I found the problem with this inverter. I requested this inverter to be turned down to 110 volts. So when it came to me, it came at 110 volts. But the way these inverters work, to turn the voltage down, they have to turn the voltage down on the boost stage. And when this inverter feels an overload, because the boost stage is sagging slightly. So by turning the voltage up on the pot, turn it up to 125 volts, it now does close to 3,000 watts now. I can actually take the sticker off. So the inverter itself, it's not a huge fault with the inverter. You gotta just keep the input voltage, or sorry, the output voltage on this inverter high, like 125 volts. If you go 130 volts, you'll get even more power out of it, but it's getting close to kind of the high side of what you want to run your appliances on. So I have this set for 125 volts, I believe. Let's see. Input and output. 126 volts. And I'm able to run a lot more. And I'm going to show you what I intend to run off this system. So I got my temporary setup with half the amount of panels and only one charge controller and stuff too. We're producing, we're going up 50 watts, 1 amp going into the batteries, 60, 70 watts. What are we going to go up to? We're at 80 watts. Just right there, try not to block the solar panel. Don't know if you guys can see that. 84 watts-ish. Okay, got the inverter on. So, videoing with my cell phone again. So, I got a kilowatt meter set up. We got 125, 126 volts, 0 watts at the moment. And we're gonna go start up the window air conditioner that I want. It's inside the house because we're currently using it inside the house, but I'm gonna use it in our trailer because it's inside mount, and the squeaky door hinges, that's for security purposes. I know exactly when someone comes in my house. Anyways, we have the air conditioner in question. This is what I want to run. It's an 8,000 BTU LG. I don't know if it has specs on it anywhere. Here we go. Let's get these specs in here. Yeah, 8,000 BTU, 880 watts, 8 amps. But that's, I believe that's running. So to start up will be much, much higher. So let's hook this up and try it. It turns on the second you plug it in. So let's see if I can do this by hand. Sorry, and using my feet as well. There we go. Okay, so turn this back off. It's on cool. There you go, set to 70. Yep, that's it. Compressor turned on. It is now cooling the house. What I'm going to end up doing is putting this out one of the trailer windows. We'll be camping in North Carolina sometime, and yeah, this is what's going to cool it. This, and I'm just going to take the solar panels along and just throw them on the roof as neatly as possible, and so we have power while we're there. Going to a site with no power, it's going to be very remote. I'll definitely make some videos of that out as well. Let's go back outside and check out Power Pack. We're outside. We're still producing 80-ish watts in the solar. We've sagged down to 124 volts. Oh, it's pulling a 665-ish, 67 watts. Maybe that goes up as it pumps, because that is slowly climbing. Okay. It also could be because my volts are nice and high, so the machine, the electric motor and the compressor takes less power as the volts goes up. It should take the same amount of watts though. Oh, it is climbing. Maybe 880 is the peak. It's definitely climbing. Okay, well that's that. Here's the inverter. Batteries are at 56.3 volts. Batteries and everything's fine. I just got these quick disconnects right now for the solar. Everything's working just fine. I got 8 gauge on the input of this inverter, which is plenty. The BMS boards most likely kick out before these ever get warm at all. They're not rated for that much. They're rated for 60 amps each. So yeah, that is a little bit much for the 8 gauge, but it should be fine. From what I run, I never run 3,000 watts or anything out of this, especially off these batteries. So I should be alright. So this is the Cheap Man solar system. Let's see if I can, oops, get in there again. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Looks like 80-ish watts still. And I'll show you the main system now, just to show you how cloudy of a day it is. This is 3,700 watts approximately. A little more, a little less, can't remember exactly, but we're only producing 660 watts. That's just to give you a comparison. The system's still running amazing. Put a bunch of high voltage stickers everywhere. Everything's working very well. I added this just because this room gets so hot. This actually, just the circulation of air, because up top gets really hot and down low is a lot cooler. So just the circulation helps like crazy. So I just keep this on low all the time. It works great. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. We're getting up there. The longer that thing runs, the higher we get in watts that it takes. So that's interesting how that works. It's still 124 volts, almost 125 volts. So it looks like we're gonna get up to 808 watts. Thanks for watching, guys.